5 minutes. Still at it. Did you change your shirt?
Button it? Should I do it open?
It's fine, open.
What button?
Are you ready? Hello y'all, welcome to another episode of Truth is Given. So excited to have you guys with me today, and I'm with my husband again. He's going to be featured more. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe. Remember to press that like button if you like my video, and remember to press that notification bell so the next time I post my videos, you're one of the first people to watch. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Love you.
Yabo, so basically what we're going to be doing today, guys, is I'm going to be interviewing my wife. I'm going to be asking her a couple of questions that I myself want answers to. So what I've done is I've prepped a couple of questions on my phone, so I'm gonna ask her the questions and then she will give us the answers
as best as I can.
and as honest as possible, eh?
Yes.
Right, so the first question is, do you think you were ready for marriage at the age of 21?
Definitely. I was ready emotionally. I was ready, bruh. I was ready.
What makes you think you were ready?
I was so full of like compassion, and I was willing to like sacrifice and compromise. I think the only tough part was that because I was so young, I was so gullible. Like I was willing to go with anything you said because I loved you so much. I think that's the only like.
But now it's like everything you're saying is like past tense. Loved, I was.
No, not like that. It's not like that. Then it was more like it doesn't matter if I'm not happy or not, as long as you are happy. That's how it was, and that's, I'm sure you can agree, it's like super toxic and not right.
So you think you're ready for marriage?
Yeah, definitely, most definitely.
Okay. What do you think is hurting our marriage?
What do I think is hurting our marriage? Misunderstandings. Because we can like legit fight on something that could have been solved so much easier because I like heard him wrong, or he heard me wrong, or he took something in a certain way. So instead of us like actually just coming together and be like, dude, like you hurt my feelings when you did this and that, instead we like drag it and we take it personally. I think that's what's hurting our marriage. Yeah.
What do you think of the way we handle conflict in our marriage?
I know.
What do you say that?
Babe, we suck at it because I'm the type that holds things in and I'm like, no, it's fine, I'll forget about it or whatever. And you're the type that can get angry for like 2 weeks straight. So
no, I don't get angry for 2 weeks straight. You don't do anything about it when I'm angry.
That's because I never
basically
really
what happens is when you are angry, I come to you and I make sure we solve it that very same day. Or that very same night. Or that very same night.
When did that happen?
If you think of the time, I think that was 2019 when I commented on that person's pictures and then you didn't like it with the fire emojis.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
then you were pissed off and you were like, and then I was like, no, forgive me.
Obviously, you're supposed to come. I'm the one that's angry. You're not supposed to come to me.
Yeah, but now the difference here is that when you are angry about it, I come and I make sure we solve it right there and right then. But when you see that I'm angry about something,
I'll ask you. Don't I ask you?
You ask, and then what do you do about it from there?
When you say it's fine, I leave you.
Like I say, it's fine, but it's not fine.
When you say it's fine, I'm gonna leave you because when you know, when you're angry, you say hurtful things. So to avoid my feelings getting hurt,
I don't say hurtful
Yes, you
things.
do.
I tell the truth. when
No,
I'm
exactly. See, that's hurtful. That you say things that you're like, oh, it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's hurtful.
It's the truth.
Tell us what you think.
When you don't like
Tell us what you think.
You don't like hearing the truth. That's the problem.
No,
with you.
that's not even it. If you say the truth lovingly, well, given you're actually kind of lazy. Not right now. What kind of wife?
Lazy, you.
Yeah, lazy is not a good word. But if you say something like, I think like you don't want to do this and then I can take it. But if you're like, oh, mean about it and making it seem like I'm that type of person, period, then no. As you can see, we're joined by this little one. She was crying, so I had to go get her quickly. But it's fine.
Alright, so before we're rudely interrupted by this one over here. You ain't laughing. Okay. So now let me rephrase this question.
Okay.
Number one, how important do you think the first year of marriage is? And number two, what do you think of the first year of our marriage?
I think the first year is not that important if we were as young as we were when we got married.
Okay.
Because we're still learning. We were still learning.
I disagree.
We were. Why do you disagree?
I think the first year of marriage is like I think it's the most important.
Why?
Of any year, because I feel like that's where you set standards. That is where you get to know you. That is where you get to know each other. I feel like that is where you basically set the tone of what your marriage is going to be like for the next 10, 20, 30, 40 or 50 years. If you don't do it right then, I feel like then you are setting yourself up for a disaster.
So the things you were doing then, I should hold you to that and say, yeah, this person is going to be like this.
You can never forget. You can never forget what happened. I will never forget what happened in the first year of our marriage. You never forget whatever happened in the first year of our marriage.
But I can't hold you to those things.
Yeah, but then it sets the tone for the next couple of years.
Okay, let me tell you why I disagree. Because if we would go by our first year of marriage, this is a disastrous marriage. Because you said a lot of things that hurt me, and I said a lot of things that hurt you. We were young, dude. We were young. And I
was 23, eh?
We were young.
You were 20.
Yeah. And by then, all you're thinking about is like, oh, it should be love and, And because of that, we were so disappointed or it wasn't the way that we thought it would be. And we said some things that we regret. I don't want to ever think that you are that man for the rest of our marriage. I don't want to think so. And I don't want you to see me as the woman I was back then. I don't want you to see me as that.
You were so beautiful then.
Oh, what about now?
You are still.
Hey. Okay.
You are a snack.
Okay. Yeah, so no, I don't think the first year, you're eating my hair. I don't think the first year of marriage is like, I don't think you should set the tone for the rest of the marriage.
Okay. So what do you think? What do you think of the first year of our marriage?
It was sex-wise, it was amazing.
No, you always have to bring that.
It was amazing. But emotionally, we never connected emotionally. We never had heart-to-heart conversations. Like, yeah. It wasn't the marriage.
For me, I actually enjoyed the first year of our marriage. I thought I would go back to the first year of our marriage because I feel like that's where, spiritually we're doing so well.
Yeah, spiritually, yes.
Spiritually we're doing so well. I feel like the challenges that we experienced in the first year of our marriage, are challenges that were supposed to help us become better for each other.
Okay.
It was nothing selfish or anything like that. They were challenges that were molding us to become. So for me to become a better husband and for you to become a better wife. Now, next question. Are you jealous of my relationship with my mom? Do you think I'm a mama's boy?
Yes, I do. And and I was jealous. I used to be jealous. But it changed. I grew up. I used to be jealous. I used to be like, because guys, this guy, him and his brother, like they're like, yo, with their mom. Don't say anything. There came a point where I even made a decision that I am never gonna say your mom's name in this house again.
Say anything about my mom.
Like it was, so yeah. I used to be.
She's named after my mom, by the way.
Yeah, she is. I used to be jealous, but I'm not anymore.
What made you jealous?
I
like where this is going.
I'm actually happy we're also having this conversation. What made me jealous was how personally I feel like you don't, and we've had this conversation. Personally, I feel like you don't think I have brains, and you always used to compliment how your mom studied and stuff like that, and it made me like, because all my friends are studying and stuff, and I'm like home and not really working, and I work like only 2 years, it's not really much. So yeah, and I always felt like even her cooking, you're always like, he doesn't have a bad thing to say about his mom, guys. He doesn't have one bad thing to say about his mom.
I do. So, I just don't say to you. I think my mom will say the same thing about you. I don't have anything bad to say about you to my mom. And I feel like that's how we should keep it.
I don't know. Do you think your mom is jealous of me?
I'm not gonna answer the question.
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Okay.
Hey, you like to put me on the spot.
Okay.
All right, and then the next one. Do you think you are ready to have children?
Oh yes. This one maybe not. This one made me surprising. But yes, I was definitely ready to have kids. I'm the one that pressurized him to have our firstborn. Okay, mama. Okay. I'm the one that pressurized you. Remember, Musaka? You weren't even about that life. I was the one that I did, baby, please. So we decided to have a baby, and I was definitely ready.
I know, that's it.
Were you?
I don't think I was ready, guys. I don't think I was ready. I think this should make a whole video on this. Yeah. I don't think I was ready, but I love my daughters. With all of me. But whether I was ready to be a father, I don't think so. It comes with a lot of challenges. It comes with a lot of challenges. Sometimes like I'm here at home with them, but I'm alone, because she gives them all the attention, and I'm like in my own corner and so forth, So because of that, I don't think I was ready for marriage.
Okay.
That's it. Those are my questions.
Those are some interesting questions. Yeah. I like them very much.
That's good that you like them. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, please make sure hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
We're trying to get to how many subscribers?
500 subscribers.
Trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year, right?
Yeah, end of the year. So let's do this, guys. Please share our videos, share our links with your family and friends, so we can get to 500.
Yeah, we can get to 500 subscribers, and we'll do a giveaway or something.
Definitely.
Have someone win something, maybe a voucher to go eat somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, make sure you comment, because that's how we're gonna choose the person that we give.
Not now.
No, comment on videos. Yeah. Comment on regular videos, so that when we get there, we can see who's the one that comments the most. So we can give you the giveaway.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you guys so much for staying this long. If you're still here with us, please remember, like my husband said, remember to subscribe. Remember to press that like button. All right. Remember to make sure that you are kind to one another, that you love one another, and make sure that there's Peace in the world.